Hello, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. I am crazy and am recording my first episode of Vlogmas pretty much on December 1st. Yeah. So, my goal for this week, which we will be pending, as you can see over here, I've got 8 skeins of this one, which is called Merry and Bright. I've got 4 skeins of Yuletide, and I believe I only have one left of Good Cheer Sparkle Ombre. All of these, RIP, are Big Twist, back that I got from Joann's um, prior to their closing sale. I've just been kind of sitting on them. I've been wanting to make a sweater out of Yuletide, which I may do. Maybe like a top-down sweater. This one's Merry and Bright. Merry and Bright, I kind of really want to make Marty a sweater out of Merry and Bright. I've got 8 skeins of it. Heaven forbid, I think I have enough. And then maybe do like a cute 1 skein project of like a scarf out of this one here. But stay tuned and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm going with with Good Cheer and Sparkle Ombre. I've cast on 42. I'm gonna go ahead and use 7mm needles and do just like a 1x1 or maybe 2x2 ribbing. That seems to be like my go-to that I like doing now. I will have to take a pause because I have to go pick up Mom's meds, but this is where we're starting. We've got everything casted on. I do have it on my circular needles. It's obviously not going to be this long because all my other needles have projects on them, like this wonderful scarf that I'm also working on with Grape Squishy from Quarter Cakes. So, wish me luck. I will get as much of this done and check in with you later, okay? Okay, so quick check in. This is about as far as we've gotten. Once again, I've cast on 42 rows, so I've been able to do basically knit, purl, knit. I'm not following a pattern. I'm just doing 1x1 ribbing. It's more like roving yarn, which is great. This thing feels so plush in my hands. Turning it into a scarf is a really good idea. But that first row, ugh. I will decide when I go to pick up Mom's meds if I'm going to frog this because I accidentally did a double purl. It looks like double knits here. Or I just may roll with it. Me? I might just roll with it. And then the next question will be, I will rummage through the rest of my Wait For yarn in the spare room, see if maybe I have a second skein of it. If I do, then I will try. This only has 180 yards to it. It's 3.5 ounces, so it's like a standard skein. But the question will then be tassels or no tassels. If tassels, they may be short. Not too big. Thoughts for future cat, right? So here's our check-in. I'm going to go grab her medication. And honestly, I think I'm just going to roll with it because whenever it's scrunched, you can't really tell. Even on the backside, you can't even really tell. So, color's working up beautiful. And yeah. I will check in with you when I get back. Okay. So, I ended up being stuck in the parking lot because I forgot that they break for lunch between 1 and 1:30. So I did some journaling. Projects are wonderful to do, but we always have to remember to take a step back and reflect, right? We want to go a million miles a minute, and we only have so many hours in the day. I remembered to do my cinnamon spell. Almost forgot to do that. It is 2:17 p.m. now, and contrary to a lot of everyone else doing Vlogmas, I have to go to bed. So let this be the night gremlin that you watch during Vlogmas, right? I have to get everything stitched together as far as video-wise for today's compilation. And I might go ahead and frog this. I'm only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows in, and I got those done up pretty fast. So what I may end up doing is taking a brief pause, long enough to frog it, right? Because I really want to try my best to make this as good as I can make it, right? I will have my Etsy shop linked below. I sell the majority of my knitted objects, with the exception of a few. I haven't quite ventured into writing patterns yet. I have only just recently started knitting, and by recent I mean like I've been knitting now for 4-5 months, versus crocheting, and I've crocheted for almost 2 years now. So my knitting experience is catching up, but you know, time is time, and knitting takes longer to actually do. So we took a step back and we journaled, which is great, because for this ADHD brain, in order to help me wind down and like dump my thoughts down, I have to journal. I gotta check in with Mom. There's a chance that she won't be leaving with her transport until tomorrow. So I don't need to get stressed out about this. I don't need to get all frazzled. It's not like I've lost time, right? I can better think as to how I would like to organize my time and my recordings. And it's a lesson, right? Hindsight's always 20/20. It's always exciting. You get home, you want to hit the ground running, and reality goes, hold up a second, hold up, I need to rein you back in. So I will probably work on this a little bit longer. I love how this is getting like this really cool zigzaggy pattern, and this camera is kind of bleaching out the colors. They are a lot less bright, so to say. Like it's a lot darker compared to what the light is kind of showing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is, I believe, mercerized cotton, and I'm going to be turning this into a little scarf. I've only got this much left, but I have another hank that I need to cake up of this one. This is my project to keep in my knitting and crochet bag. And so once I free up some needles, I'll be able to probably work on this scarf on my straight needles versus my circulars, and maybe finishing the one hat that I have on my shorter string for my circular needles. Either way, I plan on doing Vlogmas every day for December because I want to get into vlogging. So this will be a true lesson, right? The first video is typically always kind of the roughest. So we can really only look up from here, right? That's the mindset that I'm choosing to go with. So please take care, hydrate, drink plenty of water, get plenty of sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Marty will see you tomorrow too. Bye.